Yeah, our first one's from Quora, and it is, what are some good personalization use cases? This person's looking for good examples of customer personalization and information about the results. So I'll speak on one that I used and I thought was really cool this past year. So at the end of 2017, Spotify did Spotify Wrapped.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, it was their roll-up
Fantastic.
of all the music you listened to over the year, gave you stats on your most listened song, gave you stats on the albums you liked, your friend's album, and it created a very unique, personalized page with beautiful design. And I think it got shared a ton.
Well, so you could just rag your friends for listening to Cardi B and things like that.
Well, I mean, look what my wife sent me this morning. Literally this morning, it was a rec list from Spotify, and it absolutely nailed it. New Kids on the Block, Hanging Tough is the first one. And it goes on from there, like Blast from the Past. And so, Spotify is great at it. As you go back to really the core of why we're building Engine, it is around that personalization and that user-initiated flow ideas. So back in the day when we had 11 million email addresses at our last business, and you remember this, we went from batch and blast to sending 11 million of the same email to everybody to, oh, well, some are men, some are women, some are rich, some are poor, some like aggressive style, some like conservative style. Well, you matrix those out, that's like 8 different messages. That was like a kindergarten degree for where we got. What we ended up doing is building up, 200, 300 different cascades based on events that they did. So if they looked at product number 1, we knew certain things about them, especially when you overlay that with their personalization data. So yeah, I mean, that's really core to what we're doing here. It's so important that to get it right. Bad personalization is worse than no personalization. Sure. Spotify's nailing it. We nailed it in our last business, and we're trying to nail it again here with that.
Well, and then even on-site personalization too. Look at you've added a book to your cart, and then it will suggest, hey, here's the sequel, here's the third book in the series, that sort of thing. I think on-site personalization is as big as email personalization.
Well, there's like 8 or 9 ways to parse this. You could say customers who looked at this ended up buying this, which is very valuable. Customers who are similar products to this. Customers who bought this also bought this. Those are 3 very, very, very different things, and they seem to be interchangeable in a lot of the platforms out there and the way people are using them. Like when you're on the bottom of a product and it says people who bought this also bought this, well, they haven't bought it yet. That's a different mechanism. So there's like 8 iterations of that, and that's really the core to me around personalization, and then event-driven, what they've just done and what you know about them, et cetera. So.
It's all good stuff to test in your store.
Because success lies in the fringes, and coming into it, people just get bombarded with messaging now, and so a way to pierce through that is good personalization. A way to fail is bad personalization.
Well, Trunk Club is really good at this. They did a quiz on me in the beginning, and the first trunk they sent me was awful. I mean, it was bad. So here's the feedback. It's bad because of this, this, and this. The next trunk was better, and now every time I don't even get trunks anymore, because when they send it to me, I buy something. So it's like, I don't want you to send me a box because it's going to be so good, and I'm going to want everything in it.